Hang on, guys, 1 minute. Let's see. Is it bright? Let's fix this. Okay. I don't know why I don't see anybody here. 1 minute. Oh, there. Hi, Katrina. I was just making sure I didn't see anybody here. Okay, there we go. Let me tweet real quick, guys. I had to get on the phone with UPS, so they apparently tried to deliver a package yesterday. I've been home, didn't leave. Nobody tried to deliver anything. So, yeah. Whatever. I said that it'll be here today. I mean, they're going to try to re-deliver today. So we'll see. Let's see. Link in profile. Hang on, guys. Link in profile. So, yeah. Happy hump day. Hi, AJ. Hey, everybody. Let me make sure this is down. Okay, there we go. Hi, Susie. All right. Let me get my computer situated so I can see. So I thought we'd color with some markers today. There's a flash right there. Why is there a flash right there? There we go. There we go. Hi, Julie. Happy hump day. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. Let me get my microphone closer. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Does that sound okay? I'm trying to get it so try not to touch my other table. All righty. I think we're good to go now. Yeah, I had to call UPS. Apparently they left one of these things in the mail saying we tried to deliver. Well, no, I don't think you did. Hi, Terry. I don't think you did not knock on my door. So anyway, they said they're going to re-deliver it today. So that means I got it. They said it has to have a signature. I've never had to have a signature on a UPS. So I don't know. But anyway, so that means I can't leave today. So I got to stay home today and wait for this package. Yeah. Okay. Let me go to my soundboard here and say good morning to our Miss Terry. Hi, Darla, Pacola. Anybody else I missed? I guess I'm stuck at home today anyway. Oh, yay. Congratulations on getting a kitten. Sorry about your cat, Galena. I didn't know you lost your cat. I'm sorry. Hi, Mitz. Hi, Nia. So, yeah, I thought we'd color in Flowers and Gems. I picked it mostly because it's got thick paper and it's one-sided. I also got this one out to show you guys. I did just a very brief comparison between the Jane Davenport, these Jane Davenport skin tones and the pan pastels. And they work okay, guys. They're not horrible or anything, but they're just not as creamy as the pan pastels. That being said, I've only tested it on this paper. So it may work better. They may work better on another paper. So I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Art Piece. Oh, I'm sorry, Galena. I know it's hard to lose your fur babies. I know when we lost Walter, he was 17. Let's see who else. Anybody else I'm missing? Yeah, make sure you put it in caps so I see you. Mindy, let's see, who else am I missing? Mitz. So how's everybody doing today on hump day? There's a piece of tapes right there. Fix that piece. There. My leg kept bumping into this piece of tape. I cover my table with craft paper and or black paper. It's all taped down. Hi, Kimberly. So yeah. Hi, Button. Anybody else I missed? So yeah, kind of stinks that they have to have a signature on this package, so I have to be home. But anyway, okay, so get my notes all here. Can y'all hear me okay? Anything going on? Hi, Zeely. Yep, Flowers and Gems. It is one of your faves. Okay, yeah. I want to use some Copics and maybe some hoo-hoos. I don't know. Hi, Scoops. And then, yeah, like I said, I like these okay. They're just, you can't really compare them to the pan pastels, at least on this paper. Can y'all tell the difference in the vibrancy at all? I tried to pick the closest colors as I could or something similar and see how it's kind of streaky. I did my best to try to make, and it could just be this paper. This paper has a little bit of texture to it, so I probably need to test it on. Let me just test it on regular paper. Let me just test it on some smooth like copy paper. Like this has got a little bit of texture to it in Flowers and Gems. So let's just do a little test, and I'm going to just test it with the Pan Pastel tools. I don't have any special other tools. I don't have Jane's tools, but Zandra sent these. Zandra sent these to me to test out. Now, why can't I open them? There it goes. And so I'm just going to test. I'll just test it with the soft tools. Let me get it here. So I'm just going to test it with this. And again, I tried to do her skin as smooth as possible, and I just couldn't get it smooth on this paper. So it could just be, it just could be that this paper is a little textury. So let me just do a little test here, a little blend test. See, I think it might be the paper. But it doesn't want to, it's fighting me blending. It's nice and it's pretty as just a, flat color. But when you try to blend the colors together, it's like it doesn't really want to do it. Even on the smooth paper. I don't know. It's better than this paper, but see how it's not really smooth? Here's the Pan Pastels. And then, see, it doesn't want to soak in or something. Yeah, it just doesn't want to soak in. See, I couldn't get that smooth with these. So maybe it's just the paper. I'll have to try this again on another paper, but it's still fighting being blended. The Pan Pastels don't fight you. Yeah, not very blendy. Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, well, you can see on the skin there. And y'all know how smooth I can get the Pan Pastels. And again, it just could be this paper. It's a little smoother here. But so we'll do some more tests with this later. But this was in my book as a test. So we'll have to do more testing. Okay. That's not what I was going to do today. Okay. So we're going to color her with Copics and pencils. I don't know yet, but we're going to start with Copics. We're going to start with markers, I should say. Alcohol markers. I don't know that we will do the whole, we'll, probably do pencil. Let me put this in the book because I don't want to lose that sample. And I just took this out. These pages are, let me go ahead and show a flip through. I know I was running a little late today because I had to be on the phone. Yeah. So it's Flowers and Gems by Grazia Salvo. Grazia Salvo. Let me zoom in some more. And the paper is cardstock weight. It does have a little texture, and it's one-sided. So that makes it perfect for markers. Okay. Hi, Stars. Hi, Linda. Kim, Newbie. I just got here myself, Newbie. I was on the phone. So it's not that you're late. I was a little late. But, my show doesn't officially start till 9. I try to come on a little bit early just to, chat with everybody. So this is the book. I've shown it before, but since we're going to color in it today, I have pulled out 2 or 3 pictures that I've worked on. And so they're torn out of the book. Look, there's where a marker went through from the page that I had in here and colored. See? So I've colored in this book. There's no finished pages in here because I've taken them out and put them in sleeves in my binder. Hi, Kenny. Hi, it's Melody. Hi, Melody. Hope you're feeling better. Who else is here? Robin. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Kimberly. So, yeah. So I was on the phone. So I was a little late. Linda, Pammy. Yeah, if y'all talk to me, put it in caps, and I try not to miss anybody. I like her too. I like her braid, but I like them all. I mean, there's not many color books I've met that I don't love. So yeah, and this has just got a lot of art in it. Hi, Ro. Cheryl. I said hi to Newbie Cheryl. You got your Sam's thing. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. I'm glad you like them. Yeah. I think you'll like it in your traveler's notebook. Yeah. So, yeah, very pretty, very pretty. And again, here's where I did the test with the Jane Davenport pastels, which I cannot get to blend on this paper, which has got a texture. So we'll do more tests with that later. Okay, so Flowers and Gems. This is the one I pulled to work on today. Hi, Lynn. Working and lurking. We like that. Working and lurking. So happy hump day, everybody. I love that. So, yeah. Okay, I don't see anything else in caps. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I think the lighting will be better if I have some bright color here rather than just solid white, because that seems to want to make everything dark when it's really bright white. Hi, Ev Love. First time usually. Only have time for videos. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Ev? Is Ev? Oh, thank you for being here. Shannon. Who else is somebody else here? Hi, Mary. Did you see they have been replaying that ad? Yes, I have. They have been replaying that. Okay, so what I've done is I try to do as minimum colors as I can. Y'all know I'm not a Copic. I got 2 E00s here because one is less work. I need to refill. I do have a refill for this. I need to get some more refills for some of my other skin tones. So I have E00, E93, and E02. Those are the colors I picked for skin, although I might need a little, if I need any shading here, I got E99 for a little bit of a sienna color, or E13. So these are in Chow, these are in Sketch. This is just a regular one. And then these 2 are Sketch. And I thought I would do her hair. Oh, here. And I also picked 2 grays, 2 neutral grays, N3 and N2, to do her hair in blue. I'm going to do her eyes and hair with, and I'm just going to try to blend them, B99 and B93. So I'm going to try these two with the grays to do her hair. I've not picked flower colors yet. So I thought I would do her hair and her face first and then decide what color flowers I want to coordinate with it. So, yeah. So I try to keep my colors in my color book pages, like, if possible. And I'll try to remind, let me get my notebook here to remember to show a flip. So some of the ones in my book here. Now, the only ones in my book are anything that's 8.5 by 11 or smaller, because my Serenes and all those, they don't fit in a binder. So yeah, but I'll try to show y'all some of those after a while. Okay, so let's start with E00. And I'm just going to start with a whole base on her skin. Oh, thank you, Mary. I do have a package. Okay, well, I wonder if that's the one UPS sent. They said they tried to deliver a package yesterday. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Or it could be Melodies. I don't know. I usually don't have to sign for a package, but apparently they said I had to sign for this one. Well, they did not knock on my door yesterday because I was home. I was home. They said it was at 4:30 or something yesterday. I think even Hubster was home by that time. They did not try to knock on the door or anything. So I don't know what they meant when they tried to deliver a package. And so they left one of those notes in the door. So I called them this morning and they said, well, they tried to deliver yesterday. They're going to re-deliver today, sometime today before 8 o'clock at night. So, and I have to sign for it. So that means I can't go anywhere, which, I don't go anywhere usually anyway, but I do have something I need to get to the post office. I won't say who until they want to say, but somebody bought my lionfish poster. And so I have it in a tube ready to mail, but I'll just mail it. If I can't get out today, I will go tomorrow because tomorrow I don't stream. So I'll mail it tomorrow. So anyway, tracking shows out delivery. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't have your tracking number. Did you send it UPS or the post office, Mary? Did you send it UPS or the post office? This is UPS. This is not the post office. So I don't know which one you sent it by. So anyway, they're going to resend. They're going to try to redeliver today. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, it's hi, Norma. Norma, I got your hi UPS. Okay, well, maybe it is. Maybe it is, Mary. Yours then. If I have to sign for, I've never had to sign for UPS before. I have the option that they can just leave it at the door. But anyway, so they're going to redeliver sometime today. I don't know what time. Hi, Connie. Connie, it's not you. So anyway, I'm just putting a base coat of E00 on her whole face. I think I'll just go ahead and do her lips too. I'm just putting a whole coat over the face. Then we'll shade. And, it does have some grayscale to it. So, Mary, do I have your email me, Mary, so I can let you know when it's here? Or I don't think are you on Twitter? Okay, you did request a signature. Okay, well, Mary, email me so I have your email address so I can let you know when it arrives. Okay. Yeah, my postman will be here he usually gets here around 12. For a while he was here, he or she, that we have a couple different ones, were coming earlier, and then they went back to around 12. So yeah, send me your email. Yeah, thank you, Terry. Yeah, Mary, Terry just posted it again. Terry just posted it. If you grab it from Terry, right there. So what's everybody else doing today? All right, so how many people are like, We were supposed to have the blizzard of 2019. It barely rained yesterday. Now it is cold. Granted, it is cold. They did close schools yesterday, I guess, because I don't think I refilled this one enough. I need to refill this some more. Let me check the other one because I have two of these and I refilled them both. There we go. This one, I need to change the nib on this one. And the other one has less ink, but this one has a kind of a jacked up nib there. Okay, here's her shoulder over here. Okay, it wants to come out or something. I've never had one want to fall out before. That is weird. I've never had a Copic nib actually want to fall out. Look, what the heck? Never had one that happen to. All right, let me refill this one a little bit more because this one has a better nib, but it's almost empty. Let's see, who else is here? Hi, Sammy. Hiya. I got to catch up on your videos, Sammy. I'm behind. I'm behind, girl. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks. You didn't get notification. I don't know, guys. Make sure that you ring the bell. Ring it, unring it, ring it, unring it. Do it about 3 times until you see get all notifications. Because if you just ring it once, sometimes it says get, I don't know, it doesn't say most, get something like that. It says like get most notifications. If you want to, you have to keep unclicking and clicking the bell until it says get all notifications. Yeah, it's -50 there. Oh my gosh, Julie. I don't know what it's here. It's not that cold. I mean, it's cold. But okay, I just overfilled this. It's running down my hand. Don't try to fill a Copic while reading chat. Let me see what the temperature is here. Yeah, I don't know. Could be. That happens a lot to different people. It just happens. We don't ever know why. Other than you got to make sure that it says get all notifications. What was I going to do? Oh, check the temperature. It is 28 and sunny. But anyway, we're supposed to have snowstorms and ice. And I don't think we got any of that around Atlanta, which is good because we got Super Bowl weekend this weekend. So we don't need a bunch of, weather issues at the Super Bowl, although it doesn't, I'm not going anywhere. But I think Boo might be coming down this weekend, Saturday, maybe. So that'll be nice. -51. I can't even imagine that. No wonder. Yeah, I think closed schools yesterday because in anticipation of bad weather. Here, did I get a little? What is that little doohickey on there? I must have had some kind of glue or something on that. Or we'll just make it a tattoo or something. She's got a little ditzy on her arm there. Okay, so there's a base coat. Let's put this one away. That one's got the nib needs replacing. Hi, Adele. It's not that much. It's not usually like that here. We don't get it like that often. It's beautiful out. Sunny, beautiful day. I'm leaving this here, guys, just so that I have some color. It helps to keep the color true on the picture. Katrina, it's -20. I'm staying home. Yeah, I was gonna go out, but I'm stuck today now, so it's okay. It's okay. It's probably for the best. You're having a vortex inside. I think that you said that's just madness. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day here. It's just cold. You have this book, Karen? Yeah, I did a flip through a minute ago, and I've done a book flip through before. Flowers and Gems by Grazia Salvo. Yeah. So we're working on this. And the reason I'm using it is because it's Copic. You can barely see it coming through. But you only can use alcohol markers on one-sided paper unless you don't care if the backside gets messed up. So yeah, kind of irked that our companies didn't just give us the day off. They didn't get. What did they do? They just told you not to come in. What happened, Julie? Did they close your schools, Terry? I mean, Julie. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't going to say till you said Norma. Yeah, Norma's the one that bought my lionfish. She bought it for a birthday present to herself. Her birthday is it's the day before mine, right, Norma? Mine's the 4th, yours is the 3rd. So she bought it for her birthday present to herself. So it'll go out tomorrow, Norma. Now I can't get out today, but I'll get out tomorrow morning. We had to take a personal day. It's in a big tube, Norma. It's in a big long tube. So, and I'll track it and I'll give you a tracking number as soon as I mail it. It'll be mailed tomorrow. Most things are closed down, Julie said. Hi, Caroline. Yeah. So thank you, Norma, for buying. She bought the original. I will make a few little prints of it and send out for thank yous, just, little ones. But yeah, Norma has the original. She says she's going to frame it and hang it. Yeah. So my grandson lives and works in North Dakota, and Montana is really. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's cold up. That's all. It's always cold in the winter up there. Okay, so let's see what I want to do next. Do I want to start a little bit of shading? Let's see. Let's go up to E93 and see about doing a little shading. All right, guys, I'm not paying attention for just a minute here. Let me do a little bit of. And so what I'm using the grayscale. I'm using the grayscale that's on the page for my direction as to where to start shading. Okay, so also with Copics, it's best if you blend while it's wet. So while one edge is wet, you can blend it like that. See how that, I don't know if you, do I need to zoom in? I'm kind of hoping that this lighting is, I think that's pretty good. So let me put these caps right there. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Hi, Gilly. I'm dreaming of spring. Might have to color some flowers. Yeah, I want to color these flowers, but I haven't decided what color yet because her hair is going to be blues and her eyes are going to be blue. So I'm not sure about the hair yet. Bye, Robin. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. So I'm just going to start doing a little shading along the edge here, and then I'll go to the lighter. So what I'm doing is E00 and E93. E93 is the shading, and I'm trying to keep it as few colors as possible. That's just the way I like to roll. Hi, Paula D. Okay, I'm going to keep rolling here. So I'm using the grayscale as my direction, and it'll stay wet for a minute. So while it's wet, I'm going to go back with the E00 and blend. And y'all know I'm not Copic certified or Copic anything. I just, and I haven't done a whole lot of Copic coloring, but it's kind of intuitive if you've done color pencil, right? It's supposed to be her hair right there. If you've done color pencil, then you can shade. You can throw shade. Working in the ink house yesterday and today while watching. Oh yeah, I love the ink house. I'm going to get back to that too. I try to get back to all of them eventually. There's just so many. Yeah, try my best. Okay, so I'm just putting a little shade there and then going back with while the edge is wet and blend. See, it's so much easier to blend when it's wet on the edge. And I'm just following. There's a little bit more shadow coming down her nose there. And there's not one over here, but I'm going to give her a little bit more. Cast shadow there. Okay, under her chin here. So I'm laying down the shadow and then softening it out. Just with 2 markers. Again, E93 for the shadow, E00 for the main color. And again, I don't know if you weren't here a minute ago when I was talking about trying out those Jane Davenport pastels. I only tried it on this paper. Well, I just this morning tried it on a piece of copy paper. But I tried it out on this paper, which has a little bit of a texture. If we get time, I'll try to do a little bit more. But I tried to do, here's my sample. This is out of the same book. I tried to blend, this is the Jane Davenport pastel. Where is it? Let me get it back out. This little set here that Zandra sent me to test. And then this is the pan pastel. I just cannot say that there's anything that's going to be creamier and smoother than pan pastels. Now, again, this paper is a little bit textury, but I could not get this blended out for nothing. This is the Jane Davenport. This is the Jane Davenport colors. And I tried to blend, and you've seen me blend with the pan pastels on skin, dark skin, light skin, every kind of skin. I cannot get this to blend on this paper. So yeah, we'll try again with another paper. You got, these are not pan pastels. These are not pan pastels, Annie Rowe. These are just a palette pastel. The pan pastels are those round ones, and it is called, their brand is Pan Pastel. So I don't know. Yeah, the book is right here, Nick. This is the book right here. Flowers and Gems. Yeah. Hi, Nick and Tina. So anyway, we will try again on a different paper. But this, a lot of difference, Annie Rowe. That's what I was just saying right here. There's a lot of difference. Nothing blends like the pan pastels. I'm just saying, they're creamy smooth. These might be okay on another paper, but look, I could not get that to smooth out. I tried and tried and tried to get that to smooth out. I could not do it with this. Okay, so, and it could be the paper. So again, we'll try again with the paper. Annie Rowe, you need to go watch my pan pastel videos. I've got quite a few of them now. Yeah, the pan pastels are not dry at all. Not dry at all. They're very creamy. Okay, so let's keep going here. Shading. Okay, so hang on, guys. I'm not looking at chat when I can talk and do this, but I can't read chat in color because I have to have my eyes on the paper. So while the edge is wet, I'm blending. Okay, and I'm just using 2 colors right now anyway. Okay, let's do a little shading under the hair. Now that could be, the shadow under the hair could be very sharp. That I don't really need to blend out because where there's a shadow from that hair, it would probably have a sharp edge on the hair, under the hair, Okay. Hi, Elaine. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit more over here on this side. There's where the hair is here. Maybe a little shadow under the jewelry. Let's go ahead and put a little shadow under the jewelry. Very light. A light touch, I should say. Something like that. Can y'all see okay? I'm trying to have the whole picture here, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop on the skin for a minute. And I haven't picked a lip color, but again, her hair and her eyes are going to be blues. Any questions? Oh, I got gotta cut a nail. I mean, do I have some kind of a emery board here? I have a nail that's got a little thing and it's bugging me. There we go. There we go. Oh. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do her hair. I haven't decided on the flower colors yet. You like the shade I'm throwing, Terry? Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to just do it, put down a neutral gray where the hair is going to blend. And I probably don't even really need to do this, but I'm going to. At least let's do a section here. Okay. Do a little section of neutral gray. Could have, yeah, I like the darker one. And then I'm going to go here. I've got the two blues that I have are B99 and B93. Those are the blues I got. All right. So let's try to put down some of the dark blue. Do a section at a time. And then the light blue to blend. I'm doing a section at a time so it keeps the edge wet. The edge of the marker is wet, so it blends and feathers better when it's wet. Boo-hoo, what? I didn't get any notification. Oh, some people didn't today, Mary. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the dark blue here. That happens, guys. That happens. Just make sure that the bell, you've clicked and unclicked the bell a couple of times to make sure that it says get all notifications. Otherwise, you might just get some notifications. Okay, so I'm just getting a little section at a time there. All right, so I'm going to do another section. Let's put a little bit of gray. Keeps it wet that way too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bacola. Thanks for the thumbs up notification. If you have any questions, I can try to answer them. Again, I'm no Copic expert. I just kind of go intuitively, blending while edges are wet. And yeah. I don't know if there's any Copic certified people in the chat. There usually is someone that could probably answer your question. I'm just doing a section of hair at a time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the thumbs up. They're not showing up on mine. I don't know why. Maybe they're just having issues again. You know how it goes. It is what it is. All right, so I'm going to take the smaller end here and get some of these littler areas. Okay. I'm just doing a little at a time. So it stays wet. I'm kind of feathering it. And I'm kind of going kind of fast. Don't rush yours if you're trying to do this. Don't hurry it. Take your time. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I have 0 thumbs up. I mean, that's not, it's not showing up. I probably need to refresh, but I can't do that obviously while I'm streaming. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. They'll show up later. It's fine. It's no big deal. Thank you guys for doing it. All right, let's see. All right, let's go back up here where I put some gray. And then blend with the light blue. What's everybody else working on today? Anything? If you're holed up in the house because of the weather, anybody else working on anything fun? A DDM. Hi, DDM. Hi, Faithful. Faithful, I saw in your video, and correct me if I'm wrong, as if you don't have any more. Maybe maybe you sold them out. But Faithful was selling books. Like she makes these, like, I don't know if she uses photo albums, little mini photo albums or something, and she does little if y'all like washi tape, varieties of washi tapes. She was selling those on Etsy. Now Etsy won't let us put, YouTube won't let us put Etsy links for some reason. But at Faithful, if you want to tell them if your name is exactly the same here as it is on Etsy, if you have any for sale, they're really cool. I saw them on her show. She sells these like booklets, like of different kind of washi tape. You can go look at that if you like washi tape. Trust me, I've got enough, but it's real cool how she puts it together. How she puts it together with like little books of it. When I send you yours, I'll be respond. It's very cool. Very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. All right, how's that looking, guys? So if y'all want to, put your name in there, Faithful. If your Etsy shop name is different than your name here, put your Etsy shop name in there. I let y'all talk about your shops and stuff. You can't put direct links. Only mods can do that, but you can talk about it and just say the name. We know how to look up people by their names. So that looks pretty good, doesn't it, guy? Is that looking pretty good? Alrighty. Autocorrect. What did you autocorrect there? Hi, Deb. Yeah, it's cold, everybody. I didn't see what you put, Shannon, so it autocorrected something I didn't see. Hi, Kathy. I said hi to Adele. I'm sure. Hi, Shauna. If I miss you guys, I'm not trying to miss you. So yeah, so I have to put it in caps, and I'll try to get it the second time it goes around. Okay, get a few little extra hairs in there. Kind of smooth those out. All the edges are wet. Alrighty. Go in there and tweak it here and there. I color, yeah, I do. I move pretty quick, guys. That's why I say you don't feel like you have to go that fast. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead. I don't think I need the gray so much on these little strands. I was doing that mostly to keep it wet, keep the edges wet. But I think these little strands, I'll just kind of just go right in there. That's a leaf right there. She needs a little bit more shadow right there. Alrighty. And they can kind of bleed if you hold it in one spot too long. So try to keep your markers moving. Otherwise, it can bleed out of the lines. And if I want any more highlights, I can go back in there with white Posca. Okay. Yeah, she's Faithful Mess, Shannon. Yeah. I just call her Faithful for short. But it's Faithful Mess. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I probably will do the jewels to match the flowers, tie that in together. All right, let's go back over here to the hair, these big strands here. I'm going to guess that that's hair right there. It might not be, but I'm going to make it hair. Right in there. What happened? What happened to you, Shauna? My bad. Oh, sorry, such cold. Shannon. Have you never lived anywhere else, Shannon? We lived in Alaska for 3 years. I know what cold is. I mean, I love it, but I know what it is. All right, let's see this little area there. So while the edges are wet, it blends really easy. I don't know if that's hair back there, but we're going to make it that. We're going to make it so. Which captain says that? Make it so. Picard, make it so. Maybe a little darker back up in there. These little edges here. Yeah, Picard, make it so. I don't live in it for sure, so I moved from Colorado. Yeah. Her eyebrows are going to be blue too, but I'll just do those light blue. I am trying to take my time a little bit on these tiny strands. Let's see. What's that? Do you beam me up? No. Picard didn't do that. Picard. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. He always said, "Make it so." All right. I like that. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a light coat of blue in her eyes. And I will go back in here probably with pencil and remember guys, anytime there's like a black pupil or black makeup or anything that's really dark, I go back in there with a Sharpie pen and let's see. Do I have one in here? Oh, I think I was writing with it yesterday, so it's not in here. Oh, I'll get another one. Oh, Sharpie pen. Here. And the pupils, I always do the pupils extra black and also any makeup, like her eye. I'm not putting eyelashes on yet, but like I'm outlining the eyeliner on her eyes. But if I want to put any lashes, you got to do that after you get finished with all the skin and everything. But I want, you want to do that because the printing, some color books are print darker than others. But they're rarely ever true black. And I like the pupils and the eye makeup to be very, very black. Um, Marianne, are you talking to me? Don't put it in caps if you're not talking to me, please. Yeah. Okay. So let me do her eyebrows. Light blue. Like that. And I'm going to go in there with a little bit of shading with pencil in her eyes. So let's see if you can see so far. Okay, let's keep working on her hair here. I want to just do a section at a time. So I hope everybody's staying nice and toasty. If it's like Julie, what is it? 50, the wind chill makes it 50 below, Julie? Oh my gosh. I can't even remember that being that cold in Anchorage. I can't remember it being that cold in Anchorage. Alrighty. So just going to put in a little dark blue over the gray. It kind of keeps it nice and wet. Those edges. And then going with the light blue. I'm just using a couple colors, guys. But I do have to keep at it here because I got to keep those on those wet edges. So go right off the page there. Currently temperatures -51 with the wind chill. Oh my gosh, Kathy is -28. Um, up in the New York area, Shalene, -25. Dang. No, it's not that cold here. Okay. Coming along, coming along. Little section at a time. Working my way down, working my way down. Do I have a favorite pencil? Um, Probably my favorite go-to pencils are Prismacolor. I just because I've used them for so many years. They're just like I know them. I know them so well, so it makes them my favorite. So Prismas are usually my go-to pencil. I like the other ones too, but Prisma. Oops. Some of those real darks in there. So we'll get this done today. Next Wednesday is the first Wednesday of February. We'll be doing a giveaway, a book giveaway next Wednesday. I won't be doing anything on my birthday Monday, so I'll be here on Monday. I usually do something on the weekend of my birthday, but this is Super Bowl Sunday. I ain't going downtown Atlanta on Super Bowl Sunday. Just saying. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I won't be going downtown on Super Bowl Sunday. Alrighty. It's my little fuzz head, Denise. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up? How the what? Oh yeah. That reminds me. I'm glad you called. I got to show that picture that you did. Oh, they're good. They're all here. I don't have you on speakerphone, so what's up? Okay. Yeah, it's your. Isn't today now that you've changed your days off? Isn't today your Friday? Oh, okay. Bye. She lost me. She's driving. She can't talk. Okay, so let's see. Denise did send me. Okay, so this is what happened. I always send her pictures of the cats. Let me go over here to the photos. So I sent her this picture. They look so cute. This is them sleeping right here, right? Oh, let me turn down the light. So, yeah, it'll be more visible. Okay, so they were sleeping like this. Oh, thank you, Paula D. They were sleeping like this. And it looks like she's like he's a horse and she's riding on. So Denise did this. Look, she did she put a little sheriff badge on Malibu and a hat and some boots and like a little saddle, like she's riding. Oh my gosh! So she put him like he's like. Well, let's go this way. Like she's. Isn't that cute? Look how she did that. She did. Anyway, so they were just sleeping. back to the original here. See, they're just sleeping. Oh my gosh. So I told Denise I was glad she called because I wanted to, yeah, I wanted to, I wanted to show that and I completely forgot. So I'm glad she called. She's on her way to a meeting, so she couldn't really talk, but yeah. She said to tell you guys hi. Oh my god. So yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, wasn't that cute? They're adorbs. We love them. They are adorbs. Okay. I think that's pretty good. A couple little hair strands here that could have a little bit of color to them. And then if I want to put some extra white highlights, I'll either hit it with the heat gun or just wait a few minutes for it to dry 100% before I put any white Posca on top of it. Did you call her fuzz? Yeah, well, I can't show it to, well, maybe I can. She her picture she sent me, I call her Fuzzhead because I don't know if I can, let me see. It's just on my contacts. Yeah, I can't show you her picture when it shows up on when she calls me on the phone. She has a big her hair's all fuzzy and she has like a funny look on her face. So I call every time she calls me, I just call her Fuzzhead because her hair's all fuzzy in that picture. Okay, so let's see. Um, what do I want to do next? I have to decide on what color flowers I want to do. I didn't pick colors for the flowers yet. So again, we're coloring in this book here, Flowers and Gems, Grazia Salvo. And I have colored some pictures of hers. They're in my binder over here. But yeah. Okay, let's see. I think I'll do her eyes. So I'm going to do her eyes with pencil. I'm going to get some shading going on here. I just want a little bit of, maybe a little, do I want indigo or do I want to do, I think I'll go, no, that's gray. It's not going to be, okay. So I'm going to go with indigo and slate gray. And I'm going to put just a little bit, let me see, I'll zoom in a little bit more. It has such good color right now. I don't really want to mess that up because of the color of the book and everything right next to it. Okay, so I'm going to shade a little bit of shadow on her blue irises. And then I'm going to take the slate gray and kind of soften that out. Let me sharpen that one. It's got a little weird edge on it. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of blend out the irises. And then I'm also going to put some shadow under her eyelid on the whites of her eyes. Okay. I don't know if that's going to show up, but it's real light. Then I'll take the white. Let me sharpen my white. and blend out, feather that out. Then I'm going to put a little bit of white on because her eyes are going to be like a light blue. I'm going to put a little bit of a highlight underneath the pupil. Okay. Then with the Posca, I'm going to add some more highlights. Thank you, Sammy. She's a looker. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit extra highlight on her eyes here. Just a little extra. Don't want it too stark. It's kind of like that. So she has a nice little glow in her eye. If it's too harsh, as soon as it dries, I can take my white and just go over it so it's not a harsh line. It can be a little softer, just so it's not too. I didn't let that dry. Okay, go back with the indigo right there on that edge. Alrighty, now let's see what else do I want to do. I'm going to put a little bit of shadow, not too much in our eyebrows there because I already did them blue. Okay, now they're the cats. Okay, let me let them in because I'm not doing anything dangerous. In other words, paint or pan pastels. All right, come on in. Come on in. Welcome, come in. They'll be up here on the table in just a minute, I'm sure. Let me move my notebook. There you go. I'm sure. Which one of y'all coming up first? All right, so let's back out again a little bit. And there's one. There's one right there. Yes, baby. Yes. This is Oliver. Big boy. Although the girl's almost as big as him anymore. Okay, you have to lay down. Okay, let's see. I see you, baby. I see you. Gonna have to move. Gonna have to move. Shove it over, baby. Shove it over. Girl went into the window, so she's sitting in the window. All right, move, baby. Come on. All righty. So I backed out too far there. Let's back in though. There we go. All right. I know. He's not a little fella anymore. He's a big guy. Let's see if I can get him to lay down. He's a big guy. Got sleepy in your eye, baby. Let me get a tissue. Come here. Got sleepy in your eye. There we go. There's that better? Yeah. We're getting a lot of work done. This is why we don't let him in too often. He's just a purring though. Oh yeah, that's a sweetie. That's a sweetie. That's a sweetie. Yes, he's purring. He doesn't purr as loud as his sister. His sister purrs really loud. He has a quiet purr. I don't know if you can hear him, but it's pretty quiet. All right, you're going to have to move over, baby. I'm going to have to slide your little body over. I'm going to slide your little body over. So he has kind of like a widow's peak, and his sister has bangs. Now he's a little bigger than her, so I can tell them apart. But sometimes when they're laying next to each other, you can't tell them apart. All right, yes, I know you want me to pet you. I know. Love bites. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. I know. I know, baby. I know. You just want some loves. You want some pets. You want a kitty massage? Kitty massage. ASMR cat scratching. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna slide you over now. Okay. Can I slide you over? You're gonna have to just move over. You can't go that way because of the cords. Gotta go that way. All righty. You're gonna have to lay down here. Lay down there. There you go. There we go. They are sweet. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay, so what do I want to do now? I got to decide on the colors of the flowers and the leaves. What color do I want? What color do we want those flowers? Oliver, what color do we want those flowers? Can't go that way. Nope, 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 nope. That's the cord side. Can't go on the cord side. Let's see. Maybe I don't know. Yellow. Yellow flowers would be good. Um, yeah, yeah, no, can't go that way. I'm gonna have to put you out if you don't stay over on your side. Maybe yellow. Let's see. A nice yellow and cream. Yellow and cream color. Hmm. Or yellow and do I want a yellow and a sienna color? Maybe. Yeah, I like those colors. What about those two colors, huh? And then let's see, what color do I want? Like an olive green for the leaves, like this, a dark olive, and light green. Let's see, what color green do I want to mix with that? That's too minty. Don't want minty green. Let's see. I need a lighter green. This is too much the same, I think. I like the olive green a little better, but I don't have a light one to blend with it. So let's see. Let me see here. That's not good. I'm gonna have to probably go with a yellow. I'm searching here, guys. No, that's not gonna work. What do I want with this? What do I want with it, huh, baby boy? Do a cooler green and a lemon yellow. Yeah, I got the yeah. I don't want to do too many blends. I just want a couple. For a couple, just for these leaves here. I might just do pencil. Let's see. That's too. See, I don't want a bright green. I have an olive green, so I don't want yellow. I almost need tan. No, I want something like. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so I'm going to go with the green colors in the leaves are going to be YG97 and Y000, just to blend. Then on the flowers, we're only going to go with E97 and FY1. Okay, baby, you're going to have to get down now. Okay, that's all Mama can do while we're streaming. All righty, so you sent me a cat massage. Okay, I'll look at it in a little while. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do the leaves first. So, do I want a light gray? Do I want a light gray base to keep it nice and wet? Let's see. Do I need to? Maybe. Let's test one here. I'm going to go with the dark green here. And then just to blend it out. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think I needed the gray. Need more green. I'll do the little veins. I'll do more detail in the veins if I want to with pencil. Okay, so I'm liking that color. That combo. I don't know if you can see that. That combo of green. Oh, Terry wants orange flowers. Well, it's going to be sienna. It's kind of an orangey color. Orange and yellow. I mean, sienna and yellow. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to it. That's blue hair right there. I'm going to get those hair strands. Don't think I'm missing any more hair. I'm going to put some white highlights in a little bit. All right, let's go back to the, again, I'm just going to use 2 colors of green here. Do a couple at a time. So while it's wet. I do get it all over my hands when I do this because I'm, taking the caps off and on. Yeah, Norma, I think her birthday is, mine's Monday. It's got to be Sunday, right, Norma? Sunday's Norma's. Mine is Monday. Yeah, Norma bought the lionfish poster, the original, for her birthday. See, that's not blending as much. I think the gray would have helped. The gray would have helped with the blend. Oh, she does have, I think that's a little bit of hair right there. And yours is February 11th. Who else has birthdays in February? Yours was yesterday, Jay. Happy birthday. Got a lot of birthdays in February. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking that's some hair right back in here. Put a little bit of blue back in there. Oops, got a little on the flower. I'll just go back over that. Your whole family's in February. Does it count if I just want another birthday? Janet. And hi, by the way, Janet. I hope everything went okay yesterday. All right, so I'm going to just wet this a little bit with the gray and then do the, oops. Yeah, I'm liking that nice contrast on those leaves. Did anybody else go watch after we talked about it, whatever day it was, last week, I think, where we talked about the guy that does the storage, and he has that Curiosity Incorporated in Canada, and he bought that hoarder house. I haven't seen a new update yet. I think that was like, and did y'all go watch where he helped that homeless guy? I don't know if y'all went and watched any of it. Oh my gosh, I love that guy. It was so good. Oh, I can't wait for the next episode of the Hoarder House. Oh, I got a cat here in my eye. Hang on, guys. Thank you, Elaine. I started watching that. Yes, he just posted a second video about the horror. I saw the second one, so that had to be about a week ago. I don't think he's posted anything like in the last 2 days, has he? I don't think. Okay. Yeah, he's done at least 2 videos on the Hoarder House. Okay, we're working our way around. Working our way around. Yeah, yeah, I know. I just got the notice. Okay, yeah, I like that. He's cool. All right, let's see. Let's do another. Let's do a gray up here. I'm just doing one or two leaves at a time if they're right next to each other. So now Melody sent me something in the mail. She said it's supposed to be here today. If we're here when my mail comes, and we'll do an unboxing, a happy mail if it comes today. And then my UPS guy, I don't know, my UPS that probably won't come till tonight. So now that they had to do it, come back again. So, yeah, it is a series on his hoarding house. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lisette. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. Looking for any more leaves. I guess we're just going to come on down here. Come on down. Let's do one at a time. Thanks, Bacola. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We'll do these two at the same time. I'm ready for the next season of Survivor, Janet. February, mid-Feb, we'll have the next Survivor. Some of us do, we all tweet together on Survivor night. Do live tweeting while Survivor's on. It was very heartwarming how much he helped. I know, Adam. Yeah, that was the homeless guys. Yeah, it was good. I'm not sure where they're going to be in this next Survivor, Janet. I don't remember if they said. I saw the, I didn't see where. I got something in my eye, guys. I think it's a cat hair. Next one. Freeze only runner. Yeah. Is it cold there too, Janet? I mean, y'all have a below zero freeze warning there? Ours is only 28, I think. I think that's why I said. Let me double check again. Bye, Shara. Thank you for stopping in. Watch on the big screen. Oh, thank you. Let's see. It is 28. Sunny and 28. Get a sip of my juice here. Okay, let's see. Let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. Two more leaves. Need a little bit more blue right in there with Mr. Strand of hair. If I get done with this, guys, I'll do another test of the Jane Davenport pastels, comparing them to the pan pastels. But I'm telling you, I don't think it's really going to be a contest. But We'll try them on a different paper than this this book here. If you're just joining us, we are in the Flowers and Gems by Grazia Salvo. Salvo. Let's put it. That helps keep the color. Okay, so I need a little tiny bit of blue right in there. Okay. And a little bit more dark blue. A couple of strands here that I want. Okay. Party at Labs. Okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and dry this, and then I'll probably put some. I'll do her lips, and then let's see what color. And also, I think I'm going to do her necklaces all in the gold, the same colors that I'm doing the flowers. I think I'm going to do her necklace all in those colors, tie it in together. Okay. Let's see. I just want a nice pink lip. Nice pink lip. Let's see. That might be too bright. Let's just a couple colors together. That's too peachy. Actually, that needs to go over here. My skin set. Oh, let's see. This is RV23. I want it darker. Let's just go ahead and put a coat of this on and see what it does. A little bit. I want the lightest pink. What's this one? This is my hoo-hoo. Let's see if I can. That's too peach too. It looks like it's pink, but they're tricking me. I'll put some more with the pencil. That'll be a start. Kind of a pink and purplish color. Bye, Jilly. Okay, so we'll start with that. I'll put a little more shading on her lips. We'll see what the flowers look like. It needs a little bit more shadow under that flower. Let's go back to my skin tones here. It needs more dark under that flower. And that's a little hair strand. Oop. It's a little hair strand right there. Okay. All right. Hi, Shelly. I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Everybody's staying warm in the Arctic blast. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to dry this before I then I'm going to try to put some white highlights. Somebody stuck some piece of paper in my mailbox. Ugh. Okay. Let's see what we can do with the white. Where's my white? Let me do a little bit of. Try to kind of keep that there. It just makes my light focus a little better. Hi, Kenneth. The school closed for you where you are, Kenneth? So I'm just putting a little on and kind of feathering out the edges. Or I just want a little extra brightness. Get this one going. Yeah, it's not that cold here. I mean, 28, which is cold for Atlanta. But at least it's not snowing, icing, raining, or any of that. So it's not hazardous to drive. Can y'all see where I'm adding a little bit of white, extra highlight? I'll probably do a few crossover hairs in a minute too. I'm just kind of taking the ends where I put the white and kind of pulling it down so it's not a harsh line. Just going to put a couple right up in there. Thanks everybody for being here. Thumbs up, watching. I just got. I'm not sure. It shows like 175 here, but I don't know what it's showing because I'm not seeing. The thumbs up are not showing up right now until I can refresh, which I can't refresh. So I don't know how many it's showing we have. But thanks everybody for being here. Don't forget next Wednesday, first Wednesday of February. I'll be doing a book giveaway. We try to do a nice one book a month, and I already have one picked out. Just doing a few little highlights here and there. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do some hairs that cross over in just a minute, but I want to get all the blue first. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Yeah, we'll try to. I wasn't planning on doing it today, but I think we'll have time. We'll see how long it takes me to do the flowers. The test of the Jane Davenport pastels with the pan pastels on paper other than this one. Like I said, I tried to test it on this paper. This paper has a texture, so it didn't want to blend. But we'll try it on another paper. Copics work good on this, though. Hi, Nick and Tina. Copics work good on this. And you always have to test, guys. Every color book paper is going to be different. I mean, unless you know it's Create Space, then you know what you're getting there. But other than that, every color book is going to be different, the paper. And they all need to be tested. They all need to be tested. Okay, what else is going on? Oh yeah, it'll bleed in the back. Yeah, Copics will, or any kind of alcohol markers are going to bleed. That's why you want to use one-sided pages. If you have a one double-sided, you know, something on both sides, it'll bleed through. So you want to be careful. Um, if you're working in a book, like if I didn't take this out of the book, if it was still in the book, I'd want to make sure and put some paper behind it so that it didn't bleed through onto the next page, right? Do you think pencils would be okay? Oh yeah, pencils are fine on this. Pencils are pretty much fine on anything. Um, and pencils can pretty much go over anything, especially my prismas. I don't remember my prismas ever being a problem going over anything. Mm-mm. So let's see. Okay, I think I pretty much got everything highlighted where I want it. So now what I'm going to do is make some swoops, hair swoops. I'm going to make the flowers pinkish. No, I'm going to make them yellow and orange. Yeah, they're going to be these colors. And so is her jewelry. The lips are not done yet. I can change the color of the lips if I want with pencil. Okay, so now what I want to do, and you don't want to do this till everything that you've colored underneath is done. Okay, so I wouldn't want to do this unless those leaves are done. I still might do a little bit in there, but I want to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to have a few little hairs swoop over. It just gives it a nice little strands of, it just gives it a little extra oomph. I try not to overdo because you can overdo this. See how you can go right over the top in a different direction, and it makes it look very swoopy. Like there's loose hairs flying around. Thanks, Terry. Yeah. That'll be enough. I just want a few extra strands, loose strands of hair. Okay, let's see about the flowers in her hair. Great. Try changing, make sure in your settings that you are at 1080p or 720. Make sure that the settings are correct. I'm streaming at 1080. Also, if you see that little live button where it has a red dot next to it, if the dot is not lit red, click the live and it'll catch you up. Sometimes those things work. And sometimes it's just a YouTube thing. And we don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and do the flowers. I will probably let's just start with the big one here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just try to do the two. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to start by shading in each petal and kind of have it end almost in white, just a little bit of white edge. And I'm doing it like almost like one or two petals at a time because it keeps the edge wet. maybe a couple tiny ones there. Let's do that little center right there. And let's try to zoom in a little, guys. Maybe it's a tiny. Just using 2 colors and leaving a little tiny bit of white. Thank you. These and the colors are E97 and FY1. I just want to kind of flick a little bit of the sienna kind of color, and then not making it very complicated. And I can go like right on the edges here where the black line art is, maybe go back in there with some pencil in a little while. So there's a shadow under there. This petal's going to be there. It's like I got a little bit of blue on that petal, so I'll go back over that with the Posca and clean that up. I don't know, maybe these are some kind of magnolias or something to make it up. I didn't know that all of a sudden it changed my qualities. Yeah, sometimes the quality will default, guys. It'll default back to 240. You need to, every time you go to a video, check your settings, because it could default back to anything at any time, and you won't know it unless you go and look in your settings. So always check your settings. The other thing to always check is to make sure that at the top you have live chat selected instead of, what is the other one there? Top chat. Some of it's top chat, and then some of it, and then you can click it over to live chat. If you want all the chat, yeah. So if I want to get rid of any of that black line art, I can do that with a Posca. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this shaded in. Okay. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm not paying a lot of attention. I mean, I'm not trying to ignore chat. I'm just trying to, you got to keep a wet edge. And okay, so I'm liking that. And once again, I'm going to go in there with Posca. Once that's dry, or hit it with the heat gun. So I'll just go ahead and do all the flowers. What book is it? Flowers and Gems, Grazia Salvo. Yeah. And hi, Blue. No, I don't want them all the same color. I want them all the same color. I'm not going to change the color. They're all the same. I'm considering them all the same type of flower, so I want them all the same. When I do my color book pages, I try my best to keep a consistent. Well, I don't want to say consistent, but a limited palette, which makes the page cohesive. See, I'm gonna do her jewelry. Look what I just did, guys. I touched her little chin. Oh, let me see if I can get my. Now, this is where you need the blender pen because it's like an eraser. Where's my blender? Where's my blender? Where's my blender? Where's my blender? I can't find it. I can't find my blender. Where are you, blender? Where are you, baby? I never use you, so I don't know where you are. I never use you. I never use my blender, so I don't know where it is. Let's see. Let me keep looking. It's here somewhere. Let's stick it in with the grays. I don't know where I put it. One moment. One moment. Oh. Can't look away. Can't read chat while you're trying to do this, guys. I cannot find my blender. Why can't I find it? I am not seeing it anywhere. I'm looking on all my markers here. Why can't I find it? I wonder if this Winsor and Newton one. No, that's a white blender. I got this at what do you call it? Ooh, it don't even work anymore. Oh no, it's white. Well, maybe. I got this at Blick last birthday to test out. You can see how much I use that. Look at that. It's all jacked up. Let's see if that'll blend it out. Yeah, it's not really working. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'll just have to use a light skin tone. See what we can do. Okay, let's see what we can do. Nope, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. I'm gonna need the blender. Oh, and I can't find it. I can't find it. Okay, then next option is we take our white Posca and we will white it out and fix it that way. Probably take a couple coats, but there's a start. Okay, I just wanted to, no, I'll fix it. I can paint out anything, guys. Okay. What is it? Here comes the girl. Come on over. You want to come over here? Come on. Here's the little princess, as I call her. You'll probably hear her purr. Want to purr? You want to just walk on by? Well, then walk on by. Okay. So, let's see. Let me do the necklace and stuff down here. Yep, Posca to the rescue. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do in between, like the chain part, this brown color, well, sienna color. Okay, and the rest can be yellow. Maybe need to send you a copy. No, I got one around here. I know I have one. I just don't know where it is right at the moment because I don't ever use it, guys. You saw a Posca can fix anything. As little as I'm not that expert at markers. I just assume paint it out. Okay, so I'm going to get all the little beads and jewels yellow. And I'll probably put a little white dot of Posca on each one of these little jewels. Give it a little highlight when it's dry. I do a little more shading underneath. I already put a little bit of shading underneath the necklaces, but it could probably use a little bit darker. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Katrina. See a little bit of. I'll go in there with some white Posca. Okay, let's go back to the flowers here, and not touch. Let's not touch the skin again. It's not taking too long to do this. It's not a lot of detail. Bye, Jay. Keep one handy. Oh yeah, I got tons of Poscas. It's my go-to white. It used to be the Signo Uniball Signo gel pen. Not anymore. I'm going to go in here with white on the line art to kind of get rid of some of the line art and make it blend so you don't see it as much, kind of faded edges. But I want to get all this in here first, so let's just keep rolling. Do a little section at a time. The Malibu's sitting over here on the edge of the table here. What is it, little girl? We like to take them out once a day if it's not raining, but we can't take them out in this 28 degrees. They get a little restless when they can't get outside on their leash. Oh, y'all missed it. Is anybody just coming in? Did you see what Denise? Here, I'll show it again. I sent her this picture of them sleeping. Let's see, where is it? This picture right here, I'll turn it sideways. Well, anyway, here's the picture of them sleeping. Look at this. So Denise took this picture and she made Malibu look like she's the sheriff riding the horse with one of those photo drawing things or whatever, she just drew on it. Look at that. Thank you. Dat Blue Cat Girl, hi. If you want to talk to me, put it in caps, okay? I just happened to look over there and saw. But put it in caps if you want to talk to me. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the thumbs up aren't showing up today for some reason. I don't know. They're probably tweaking something. Oops. Who knows? Well, thanks everybody for being here. So I'm just doing a little section at a time. Yeah, I'm going to do some in a minute, Karen. I want to finish the flowers, then hit it with the heat gun, make sure it's dry. That's what we did on the hair. See the hair strands, those extra hair strands? That's all with the Posca. I think it would be so fun to have her here doing that. If y'all missed, I thought Janet's was fun. Janet sold some of her stamps, and it was, I was on the phone. I was on the phone while she was selling them. It was fun. It wasn't exactly an auction. I mean, she already had them priced, but we, yeah, it was fun. Denise is a hoot. I'm telling you, if you have not been around when my daughter's been here, oh yeah, they're just not showing up on mine. Artsy wannabe, they're just not showing up. Yeah, I know, Janet. Right. Um, but Denise is fun. She has got a great sense of humor. But she's so busy. She's in real estate. She just has no time. She barely has time for the kids. So, I'm not taking her time away from that. Oh, thank you, Shannon. You get picture. Oh, thank you. I have fun doing this. If you don't have fun streaming, you don't want to stream. Just saying. If you don't like doing it, you won't stick with it. And that's pretty much true for everything. You got to just like it. And I just like it. I like sitting and hanging out with you guys, working on art, trying to get y'all to start things. Starting trouble. Not really. Just get you started. Eileen's the troublemaker. She's the enabler. I mean, there's plenty of enablers, but Eileen is like the queen of it. That's why we call her the enabler elf. She's the queen of enabling, right, Janet? Oh my gosh, I couldn't have that many cats. The most I think I've ever had is 3, and I prefer just to have 2. That's what we got now. We got 2. Yeah, I'm not a cat lady. I mean, I'm not a cat rescue lady. I mean, I love cats. They're my favorite pet, but I don't want a house full. It's just not, I can't deal. Can you do some watercolor next time? Um, I usually do watercolor like as a base. I don't really do watercolor paintings. I've done a couple. I've shown Brad's boots that I did. Here, I'll show it again. But I don't really do much water. Ouch! I don't really do much watercoloring. This is one of the, well, it's the only watercolor I've hanging up in my house. And I did this one in 1993. So it's framed, so it's all framed up. So this watercolor, I'm going to tilt it so it doesn't put a glare. But I did this watercolor in 1993 for my mother-in-law's second. My father-in-law passed away, and she and Brad remarried late in life. And this was a painting I did of his work boots. I did it for his birthday. And after he passed away, my mother-in-law gave this back to me. So there it is. Oh, wants to flash up. But anyway, I don't do a lot of watercolors. It's just not my favorite thing. Let me hang this back up. So most of the watercoloring I do anymore is some, tiny little doodly flowers or something like that, or basing out a color book page. So I base out color book pages and then shade them with pencil. But other than that, I don't do a lot. Now, if you want to see someone that just started doing watercolors fairly recently, Jean, the musical scrapper, she has been teaching herself watercolor for, I don't know, I guess a couple years now. I think she was here earlier. She wasn't feeling good. She had a headache from MSG and soy sauce. So I don't think she's here. Hi, Ian. Oh, thank you, Ian. So if you want to see someone that does a just started teaching herself watercolors, look at Jean. Now, if you want someone that has done it more, Ian, who's here, if y'all want to follow Ian Jackson, he has a YouTube channel and a Facebook page. He does awesome watercolors. So Ian has been doing it. I don't know Ian, how long have you been doing watercolors? Jean's only been doing it a couple years. So if you want to see a newbie, well, 2 years is pretty new, and having self-taught herself. Ian, I'm not sure how long. I'm waiting to see if he answers. How long he's bye lab. Bye lab accident. I love that name. Thanks for stopping in. So let's see if Ian answers there. But yeah, so follow Ian and Jean so you can see someone that's new and been teaching herself, and then Ian, who is more been doing it. I don't know how long he's been doing it. I don't know what kind of training he's had or how long he's been doing it or what. Maybe he'll say. But he has awesome watercolors. Let me show you one on 27 years. Let me show you. Let me go to his Facebook page, see if I can pick one out here. Let me go over his Facebook. And he does videos too, but his art's over on Facebook. And let's see here. Oh, let's go pick out a picture. Let's go pick out one of Ian's pictures here. He does a lot. Does all kinds of things. There's some drawings. Let's see. Let me get down to here some of his watercolors. This one right here I really like. Let me turn the phone sideways. Here's one of his watercolors. It's one of Ian's watercolors there. Jean is the musical scrapper, Jay. The musical scrapper. She's not here today. She wasn't feeling good. Oh, Terry, I got to give you a send-off. Hang on. So that's one of Ian's. Let's see, what else do we have here? Here's another one. I love this one with the boat. Here we go. So yeah. So go over to Facebook and look for Ian Jackson, or go to his YouTube channel, or just follow him with the 3 dots here. So yeah, all right, let me give Terry a send-off. Gotta send off our Terry. Hi, Eileen. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? We're doing a little Copic here, and I'm going to do a little Jane Davenport test in a minute with the what do you call them? Palette. These. This right here that Zandra sent me to test, but it doesn't work on this paper. This paper in the Flowers and Gems, it has a texture to it. It's not like watercolor paper. It's just a textury. You know how drawing paper feels sometimes? It has like a tooth to it. This is a good weight, and it has like a slight tooth to it. Well, these don't work on it well. My latest art is a reaction to your font live. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go over there and look, Ian. Did you do some brush lettering or just calligraphy, or what did you do? That made your puppy turn her head, Kenneth? Oh my goodness. Bye, Terry. All right, so now let me make sure this is dry. And I think I do want to get a little bit darker pencil. I could just go with a darker marker, but I don't want to. I'll go with pencil. It'll be quicker. It'll be quicker. No, don't jump up there. No. Okay. I'll watch the cats while they're in here. I want kind of just a sienna color. Let's see here. Maybe pastel. I think that'll work. A light umber color. I just want to see about getting a little bit more shading in there. Yeah, that'll work. Let me zoom in. Hi, baby. I see you. No, you can't get up there. No, no. Get down. Get down. Okay. A font design. Okay, I'll have to go watch that, Ian. All right, so let me get this sharp. I just want to do a little bit more shading in here. I want this a little bit darker. Let's see if that's dark enough. Probably. So I'm just going to go in the petals here with pencil. And this is what I like to do when I do watercolor, marker, alcohol markers, water-based markers, pan pastels. I go back in with pencil and just do a little more detail. So, and then I'm going to go in there with white. So now I can watch Chad a little better when I'm doing pencil, because I don't have to keep a wet edge and, make sure it's all. So. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I want y'all to get the idea. Get the ideas. Get the ideas flowing. I don't know what else is going on. How's that look? Does that look okay? Maybe it might need a little yellow blend. Let's see. I might just go right over it with a little bit of yellow. Let's see if I like that. Actually, it could probably be, because that's going to make it look green with the umber. Do I want a little orange? Let's go with maybe with the, yeah, there we go. I'll blend it out with the goldenrod. Oh, thank you, Jay. What do you like to do, Jay? You're new. What do you like to do? Tell us what you like to do so we can grill you. I mean, ask you polite questions. Oh my gosh. Do y'all remember Julie? Do you remember the when we would do all about you collages? Those were so fun. We would pick somebody at random and we would ask them all 50 questions or whatever. We'd ask them all kinds of questions about, their favorite colors, their favorite, what they like to art, what their favorite mediums, their flowers, where do they like to travel, what do they like, everything. We'd ask them all these questions, and while everybody was getting to know them, that's why we called it All About You, I would be doing a mixed media collage. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Vivian. The numbers, this is all marker. All this right here are 2 markers. Copic marker number E97 and FY1. And now I'm going over that with Prismacolor Light Umber 941 and Goldenrod, which the number is on the other end of the pencil. I don't know. Let me get a sip of juice. You like to draw horses? Are you on Instagram, Jay? Where do you post your stuff? Yours wasn't. You were a mystery. I didn't remember you being a mystery guest, Julie. I mean, I remember doing yours, but I don't remember who all was mystery guests and who were not. So yeah, I just want to kind of get a little bit more color on here. Then I'm going to go in here with white. I'm waiting to see if Jay answers, if she's on Instagram. I know it takes a minute for the chat to catch up to what I'm saying. It's not anything. I'll tell you guys, you weren't on Ustream with us. You don't know what a lag is. Oh my goodness, you don't know what a chat lag is if you weren't on with us on on Ustream. YouTube is 100% quicker. Just saying, 100% quicker. But I don't see Jay answering if she's on Instagram. Hi, Natalie. And Anshik. Is that? It looks like a Hindi name. Brahmat. Anshik. Is it Anshik? Are you in India? Jay, are you on Instagram? Yep. Okay. Yeah. I know. I mispronounced that. I know I was totally mispronounced that, but welcome. I just kind of went by your name there. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Barbara. I was going to go look at your Instagram if you had one, Jay, but I'm not seeing you say your Instagram name. Hi, Lady Jan. I think I'm going to stop on this, guys, because I want to get to the white. And I'm going to be here shading for a while. So I want to stop the shading for a minute. I'm going to stop throwing shade so I can show you the white. I can go back and shade more. Right? That was accurate pronunciation. Sorry for the tickle in my throat, guys. No social media. Oh, you're not supposed to be here then if you're not. I think you have to be 13. Yeah. I mean, not that we're not a child-friendly channel, but yeah, you have to be, I think, 13 to be here. Okay, Jay? So you can watch from afar. All righty? Watch from afar. That's YouTube's rule, not mine. Because we are pretty family friendly around here. But yeah. Yeah, you have to be 13 to be here, guys. I think that's the rule. So yeah. If you're watching from afar, that's your business, but don't chat because we'll have to kick you. Not because of you, but because of your age. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so there we go on the at least a little bit of shade. Again, what I'll do with the goldenrod is blend all that out. So it'll all be soft again. Because remember, this paper has a tooth to it. It has a little bit of a texture to it. So I'll do that later. But I wanted to show you the white Posca getting rid of the edges real quick. Yeah, schools are closed today. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Okay. So let's go ahead. And what I'm going to do is, oh, here comes a cat. Okay, baby girl. Oh, it's the boy. You're going to have to sit down somewhere. I'm going to have to get you out and close the door. So I'm going to make lost edges here. No, okay, gotta go. You can't go over there by the cords. Cannot go by the cords. Sorry. So I'm going to kind of lose some of the line art with the Posca. Okay. And get me some nice, bright, highlighted edges where I want white. Especially like right along here, some of these leaves kind of bled into the petals. So you can get rid of the line art and keep a soft edge, like a a faded out edge. Can y'all see that a little bit? Okay, Jay. Thanks for watching. All right. Can you see that? How it kind of just... And you can go back in there and do more shading. Like this petal right here, we'll have this petal white coming across this one. This petal is kind of going to come across that. A little curl right there. So you can go in here with lots of little details like this. And then I'll go back and shade like a little underneath right there. I think that's all channels. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the rules are for. I mean, I don't care if kids are here because we're family friendly. I mean, every now and then someone might, let out a little cuss word or something, but it's rare. And trolls get booted immediately. But kids stream. I mean, not stream, but make videos. So I don't know because I never really, looked into it too carefully. But kids do YouTube videos. So I don't know. Hi, Amber Moon. All right, so you can kind of get the idea here. All right, so now, and I'll do this with all the flowers, but I'm going to just do one here. So after I do this, I want to go back in here. I'm going to get all these edges because some of these leaves got a little intrusive into the petals. All right, now I'm going to let this dry or I'll hit it with the heat gun. Welcome, Amber Moon. And then I'll go back in here and do a little more. Let me get even a little, maybe a tiny bit darker brown under. We're winging it, people. We wing it here. All right, let's see. Let me get a little bit brown. And just some real tight little areas. More detail. And I won't do all these flowers now, guys. I just want y'all to see how you can do it. And then, go in there and take your time and do each little petal. I'm just going to do one. I was hoping my mailman would get here today so we can see if we have Happy Mail to show. What time is it? It's only 11. Bye, Kenneth. It probably wouldn't be for another hour. But I want to show that pastel test. So we might be here for a little bit. I try to keep the shows about 3 hours. Sometimes they go a little over, but... All right, so you see I'm just kind of getting a little bit of here and there. Just working on this one. And what I'm going to do is, where that white is, I'm going to feather some yellow into it. So you'll see here in a minute. Because I got rid of the white edge. I mean, the line art edge, right? So I got rid of the line art edge, but I don't necessarily want it looking like it's outlined in white. So what you got to do is make sure it's dry. Then, where's my yellow? Where'd it go? My yellow's gone. Well, did I put it back in here maybe? It's not the same yellow. This is kind of a golden color. But you can go over the white with your pencil. And you don't have to go all the way to the edge, but you can kind of get rid of some of the white by just going over it with pencil lightly. And it knocks back the white from being bright white. You know, guys, I'm not looking at chat for a minute. Just kind of knock back some of the bright whiteness of it. I don't even know if that's going to show up on camera, but so you can start feathering it out. See, like right here. So you can see a little bit of it in there. And it takes a little time, you know, it takes a little time to do detailed flowers. So something like this. Any questions? Are we good? But what that does is it gets rid of the black line art if you want to fade your flowers out. I know it's probably hard to tell, but there's probably not many areas where you can see a black line. In that flower there. This one's part of this flower. So okay, let's back out. A little bit more. So again, we've been coloring out of Flowers and Gems, Grazia Salvo. I did do a flip. Now the pages that I've taken out of here that I've colored would be in my binder. I'll just do a quick flip here. Including this page right here, which I was testing the Jane Davenport versus the pan pastels. And this paper just is not conducive to the Jane Davenport. So we're going to try it on another piece of paper or another kind of paper. So I'm going to do that in a minute. So yeah, so these are my pages that are small enough to fit in a binder. This doesn't include my Momo Girl. It doesn't include any of the books like Hannah Carlson or the ones that are in hardback books. I don't take those out of the hardback books. Serene, anything big, big pages. My Serene are in a big. I did take them out of my big portfolio to put them in here. So I'll show you my Serenes real quick. Like this one's got glitter in it. So these are my Serene. They're too big to fit in the binder. This one's in progress. This one's done. This one's in progress. The Stone Angel. This one's done. And it has a lot of gold in it. You see the gold. So she's done. This one's done. I like her hair in this one. This one is in almost, you can see where there's a few flowers left to do in this one. So this one is work in progress. This one, I got a little bit of touch-ups to do on this one, but it's pretty much done. I think this one's done. I'm looking at it, see if I think this one's done. See all the gold in that one? There's a lot of gold in that one. Oh no, I got that flower to do. Those two daisies. Those two daisies they're white and light blue. So those daisies got to be done. This one's still got to be done. A lot of gold. I put a coat of, what is that called? The shimmer pen. What's that shimmer pen called? Winkastella. It's got Winkastella over the whole thing. So it's shimmery. This one's in progress. So yeah. So they don't go in my binder because they're too big, obviously. But any of the hardback books, the Hannah Carlson, the Clara Markova, those in my Anamorphia, which are too big to cut out. So it's mostly my one-sided pages that are either in Create Space or that are small enough to cut out and put in here. So I'll do a quick little, and it is going to flash out because they're in sleeves. Let me see if I can, well, maybe I'll prop it up on a book. I'll just do a quick little flip through here. Let me just prop this up so it takes off the glare. So the first section here is my Bennett Klein. These are my Bennett Kleins. These are all, let's move it over this way. I won't take them out of the sleeves, but a lot of them, like this one, that's all not twinkling H2Os. Stickles. Well, I'll show you one. So when I tell you there's stickles on it, you'll know what I'm talking about. See this? See the stickles glitter? So these are glittered up. These are glittered up. So anything, they won't show up through the plastic. Okay. Well, still wants to put a glare on there. Yeah, I'll just kind of tilt it a little because it wants to flash out. So these are all my Bennett Kleins, and I've done lots of flips of these guys and shown them close up. These are all Bennett Klein or May Klein. This is May Klein. Here's my Doodlers Anonymous ones. I did take these out of the book, the Doodlers Anonymous. All these are Doodlers Anonymous. This is the back of this one. So this one's not done, but it's the back of this double page spread. All stickled up. I don't know. All that's got glitter, stickles. And same for her. That's all glittered on there in her hat. Then let's see. This is a work in progress. This one is from Sakuam's Fantasy Characters. So that one's in progress. This one is from the, I'm pretty sure it's from the Ikuko's Japanese Girls. These are from Linda Ravenscroft. And again, there's all kinds of shimmer to those. Here's a Flower and Gems. These are Flower and Gems. This book here that we're working in, these are out of that book. These are out of, I write them on the back. So what I do is I take the page, I cut it out, and I mount it on a black cardstock, and then I write on the back, Moon Blossoms, Katrina Palin. So these two are Katrina Palin. And again, see all the glitter on it? I've shown all these a lot of times, guys, so I don't want to take every single page out. Okay, and then this one's Katrina Palin. Oh, wait. Then these are just random ones. These are a couple random pages from. This is my own drawing on top of and collage on top of a color book page. These are from the Creative Haven Kimono Girls. That one. This is out of, I think it's a random color book page. This is collage. And all these little watches I collaged into the middle of the cherry blossoms. That's the Kimono Girls there. These are Jasmine Beckett Griffith, her books. I'm not sure which one books are out of. They're on the back, but I don't want to take them all out of the pages right now. Takes too long. But I do like her eyes. I do like her eyes. Ugh, doesn't want to. No, that's not going to work. Wants to flash out there. But these are all jasmines. All these are all jasmine. Jasmine. All those were all jazz. See, I try to divide them up, you know. These are some random ones, something mom sent me here. Mary Englebright. This is just a random page from the comic book color book. And then these are from Look. I just made copies to do testing. These I did tests of Copics on here. Those are from the Look book. There's a Mary Englebright. This is from that what animals, beloved animals. Anyway, I forget the name of the book. And enabled me to buy that one. And that's the only page I've colored out of it, I think. This is from the Somerset Studio color books. They had 3 or 4 different color books out, and I colored her, did drippage, painting, collaging, and so kind of made her a queen out of her. So these are out of the Somerset Studio color books. This one, this was done with just crayons. This is all just Crayola crayons. These are out of, see, I forget all the names. There's so many. Gothic Special. This one's Gothic Special by Selena Finich. This one's Dreams of Dragon by Raven, however you say that her name there. But look, this whole thing is glitter. The whole thing is glitter. That, the whole dragon. And the colors are just not, there's the true color right there, guys. It wants to flash out a little. I'm just doing a quick flip here. I'm not trying to show you. I've shown all these pages multiple times. And then here is, these are out of Christine Caron's, what is it called? Fairy book number 1, as is this guy here. That's out of the fairy book number 1. And these are all out of Ikuko's Japanese Girls. This one, these 2, those are out of the Japanese Girls. And I think, is that all of them I have in here? That may be all of them. Yeah, that's all I have in the binder. Because everything else that I've done in all the other books, they're too big. They're too big to fit in here. Okay, so that being said, let's do a little test. So yeah, I'm not gonna work on this anymore. But you know, I do want to finish the flowers. But I think she's in her lips. I want to finish her lips. I guess I could do her lips real quick. Let's see what color. Let me just get a couple pencils here. I think I'll just go with like a Tuscan red. And a little white. There's a little bit of pink on them already. So we'll go with that. I'm so zoomed in right there, guys. So we'll go with that and a little bit of white. I need to get the Tuscan red back out. So it was I didn't do a lot of shading or an overabundance of color or anything, because we just did some Copics just to, you know, mix it up a little. Mix it up a little. I'll put a little bit of Posca on there. Just a little highlight there. Not too much. So, Yeah, well, I don't want to look like she has a snaggle tooth, like she has vampire teeth. The white got away from me there. She'll look like she. You know what? Let's put some vampire teeth on her. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it, just so y'all can see what it looks like. This is her day look. There's her day look. Okay, so now let's go ahead and test. I'm gonna go ahead and show you again on this paper, which is the same paper as this. And again, it's like a textury drawing paper. Don't like that. So then I'm going to test it on. Let's go ahead and do a test on a piece of black cardstock, and let's do a test on a piece of white cardstock. Oh, I think I used up all. Maybe I have some more. I know I got some. Hang on, let's see. Okay, a piece of white cardstock, a piece of black cardstock. Let's put that in the middle so you can see it. And one other color book. What other? The white cardstock is close enough just to white copy paper, so I don't want to do that. Let's see. Now let's see what colors I want to test. So I try to do the skin tones. It's hard to. Why is this hard to open? Maybe I'll do the pink, purple. Let's do those colors, just so we can do a comparison of how they work on each paper. Like maybe these flowers here. All right, so let me get my purples here. Okay, so these two colors, or these two colors, are close to those purples. I tried to find as close as I could. Let's do a light or pink. That's not quite the color. It's almost this peach color. That color right there is, no, it's almost closer to that. And then a little bit of a lavender. Again, it's not that exact color. Here's another purple. We'll go with these three. It's kind of close to those three. It's not exact, but I think it's kind of close. All right, now let me get my tool. I'm going to use the same soft tool. And I'm going to zoom in. Hang on. Get a paper towel to clean off the tool. I'm not going to really try to color anything. I just want to do tests. I reserved her for testing here. All righty. Dee Dee, can we get an update on the typewriter book? Yeah, I haven't altered it, little moon. There's no update. Haven't done anything with it. I have it. I still have the typewriter book. For those of y'all who don't know, is it in here? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'll show. For those that don't know what we're talking about, I bought this at a thrift store, 20th century typewriter book. And I got it to alter it or do something to it. See, it's old. Look at that old tape. It's an old typewriter book. Let me see what the date was. 1967. 1967, and I haven't done a thing to it with it yet. Just not enough time, guys. There's only so many hours in the day to do projects. So yeah, okay. So let's do a test now. I'm gonna test down here like on our clothes or something, just to show you guys. All right. So first, let's go ahead and let's do the pan pastels. So I'm going to put just a swipe of the purple, swipe of the lavender, a swipe of the pink. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is try to blend them. Just lightly touching them and blending them. Okay. Okay, this paper, it's even with the pan pastels, it's a little on the tricky side. Okay, it doesn't want to blend. I mean, I'm doing it okay, but you know. All right. Now let's try these three colors here. All right, they're a little bit different colors, but they're as close as I could get. I'm just going to go right over the top of these flowers because it's more about the blend than it is about. So I'm going to put, you know, nice. All right. So already, look, I've got, it doesn't want to, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the texture of the paper through it? It just doesn't want to go in the paper. This is in this textured paper now, guys. I'm saying this textured paper. And I am having to do a few like swirls to pick something up. Whereas with the pan pastels, just a swipe. This is so concentrated, guys. Yes, these are the Jane Davenport. And even the darkest color here, let's get even more. It just, I don't know, you have to almost feel it to see what I'm talking about. Okay. Hi, Kamarin. Are you new? Welcome. Can y'all, I don't know if you can see. On the skin, you can probably see. I tried my best to blend this with the Jane Davenport skin colors. But again, it might be this paper. This paper is not liking, I could not get that to blend on her skin. All right, now let's try it on another paper. Let's try them both on white paper and black paper. This is just cardstock, white, smooth. So this is smooth now. No texture, okay? I think they're pretty much the same everywhere, Christine, like Blick. You can get them, you can order them on Blick. They run about the same as a Copic. I think they're somewhere between $6 and $7 a color. Now, if you buy a set of skin tones or the portrait set, that's probably cheaper if you buy it by the set. But yeah, sitting on top, yeah. I am using the soft tool that comes with the pan pastels. I think the makeup sponge, I think she just uses, now I could be wrong, I don't have them. The tools that Jane Davenport sells, I think they're just makeup wedges or makeup, you know, your makeup sponges. I don't know. I don't know what she's got, but I can't imagine that this wouldn't work with everything because these tools are so, they just pick it up and lay it down, you know. They're just perfect for, and don't try to use anything else with the pan pastels. These sponges are different than makeup sponges. Okay, Susie. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll start with the light color here. Okay, I mean, look at that. One swoop. Look at that. It's more than I can even use. All right, one swoop. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. All right, now I'm going to clean off my tool a little bit. I'm just cleaning it off on a paper towel. And I'm going to start to try to blend a little here. Oops, I still got purple on there. Hang on. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to take the tool thing off and turn it around, get a clean side. This one needs probably to be. You can just buy these replacement tips. You can turn them over and get the other side. Okay, so there's no purple there. Okay, so just doing a little blend here. And this is just on plain old cardstock. Okay. Now let's do a little on the purple. And by this point, I would want to add a little bit more, you know, to make it a little darker, a little more blendy. Okay, now I'm going to try my best to do the same thing here. Let's start with the lightest color. Okay. All right, so I'm swirling it around about 3 or 4 or 5 times, and it's not, I'm having to really work at getting that off. Okay. See? Look. It doesn't even want to pick up. I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled with the pigmentation. I'm gonna do my best to swirl this in. Okay. I'm gonna use a whole lot. You saw that I only had to use 1 or 2 swipes here. Okay, the purple. See? You'll have to keep picking up more and more. Try to blend. It's blending better on the cardstock than it was blending on the textured, but it's just, I mean, let's just face it, guys, a price point, you're not going to get the pigmentation in this. I think it'll be fine in a color book, or like I think she uses in her mixed media drawings of her faces. I don't know. I've not even seen her use these, so I don't know. So you'll have to just kind of, this is a new test for me with them, other than this skin here. This is the only other test I've done. I'm trying my best to get as much pigment, but I have to keep getting more and more. Let's try to get a little more of the purple here. Try to blend it. I mean, it's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible. If you're going to use it in a color book or something, if you're going to use it in a color book, other than the textured paper, it just did not work on this textured paper, right? I could not get it to work on this paper. But it's a little better here on and maybe she meant it for cardstock. Maybe she meant for it to use it on nice, smooth cardstock. Okay, let's go to the black paper here and test that. Okay, so let's do hers first. Okay, so again, I'm going to try to just pick up, like, I'll swipe it 3 times. Now swipe it 3 more times. And I'm pushing hard on that, guys. I'm trying to pick up as much as I can. Okay, let's go to the next color. I'm trying to get a lot on there. See how it runs out quick? Okay, let's do the dark purple. It's a little better. Yeah, trolls will get kicked if there's any mods here. Oh, there. Thank you, Eileen. Okay. I'll try to blend it here in a minute. All right, let's try these 3 colors. 1 swipe. 1 swipe. Look at that. Clean it off. 1 swipe. One swipe. See, it's just so much more pigmented. But you're paying for it too. Zandra sent me this, so I'm not sure how much one of these sets cost. And you're getting 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 colors. That's, 6 times 18. That's going to, if you wanted all those colors with the pan pastel, between $6 and $7. But I can tell you this, guys, look how much you're getting. You are getting so much in the pan pastels compared to like one of the little things here. And these last, I mean, I can't even tell that I've used them at all. It's so concentrated. So these might be fine for what she has them for, mixed media. I don't know. You'll have to go to her channel and see what she uses them for. But they certainly don't replace pan pastels. All right, so now I'm going to try to see if I can blend. I'll even get more. I'll even get more of hers. Okay, so there's those 3 colors. Trying to blend them. See, that's what happened with me on the skin color. All right, now I'm not even going to pick up any more over here. This is one swipe of each color. Now let's see what we can do. Okay, and that's just with one swipe. If I add a little bit more of this color, okay, I mean, you just, you get what, I mean, I don't want to say you get what you pay for, but kind of, right? You just can't, there's nothing, I have found nothing is concentrated as a pan pastel. Hi, Graceland. We've been here almost 3 hours. Yeah, we've been here almost 3 hours. All right, so let me even add more here. Let's just keep trying our best. I want to be able this to work on something, Let's get a little white in there. Maybe a little white. See, it just wants to not. See how this just lays on the paper different? Can y'all tell? No. Well, no. Eileen's taking care of it. Eileen's there. What am I going to do with what, Linda? This is just a test. What do you mean, what am I going to do with these? I don't know. We'll see. Sandra sent them to me to test, but they're not. And I don't want to be dissing on them, guys, because again, maybe let's get some white, and I'll get some white in my pan pastels too. Maybe she does something different with them in her mixed media. And I'm sure even Jane probably doesn't expect this to work as good as a pan pastel. I can't imagine. Let me get the white. See, there's the white. Look, one swipe, and look at all that. It's one swipe. How much it picks up. So, yeah, y'all can just boot her, boot the tarot girl. I just did Graceland. I just did a whole 30-minute test on it. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Again, guys, I'd have to go watch Jane's. This is Jane's right here compared to the pan pastel. I'd have to see what she's doing with it. Has anybody else tested these? No, they're not paint. They're pastels. Now, I think she has a line of paints too, Katrina. I think she has paints, some kind of creamy kind, like like the texture of like a lip gloss or something. I think she has something like that too, guys. I don't know. I'm not up on all her products. Like I said, Xandra just sent it to me to test. I don't know if Xandra has any pan pastels. And so before she went in the hospital, for her knee surgery, let me get some of this Copic off here if I can. So I can't really say. Again, guys, you'd probably have to watch her videos to see what she's doing with them. But I could not, for the life of me, get skin colors to blend. That's as good as I could get with the skin colors. With those colors right there, on this paper, on this textured paper. Here they are on the, here's the Jane Davenports. And here are the pan pastels with the colors as close as I could find them. Now, the mermaid markers, I do like the mermaid markers. Here's my thing on the mermaid marker. And I like, let me back up. I do like her watercolor palettes. Her little watercolor sets, I use those all the time. Love the watercolor. I guess I'm meaning more her new line, because all this makeup stuff. All this came out in the last, 6 months, something like that. This is the only thing I've tested of that makeup line. And I don't want to call it that exactly, but I think it's meant to look like makeup. The lipstick, the lip gloss, the eyeshadow, it's supposed to have base, powder base or something. So yeah, this is the only thing I've tested of that. I love the little watercolor sets. I have all 3 of those. And I do have her mermaid markers, which I have those in here. Now, I will give you one warning on the mermaid markers. You want to, they can, I don't want to say leak, but they can come out heavy. And, oh, that's kind of let me get a brighter color to show up. And if you put them in a watercolor, this is how I like to use them. Here, let me show you. See, here's all my Jane Davenport. Love her her watercolors. I use these all the time. And I don't do watercolor paintings with these guys. What I use these for is a school must be out. Yeah, thanks, Maud. School's out, the trolls and the kids. So thanks, guys, for being on that. Eileen's got her boots on. And Pacola, too. So I love these, and I use them all the time. Look. I use these all the time as watercolor bases and tiny little watercolor, just little things. I don't do watercolor paintings per se, like Jean or Ian do. I just play with these, right? But here's the thing about the mermaid markers. You want to really put them down on something because they're real concentrated and they can splatter. Like when you take that lid off and on, it can splat. So be careful of that. But then take that right there and pick it up with a watercolor brush. And you can get a finer, you can get more control. You can get more control. Look at all this that I'm getting just from that one little swipe because they're very concentrated, right? So I do like the mermaid markers. But don't open them over your piece because they can splat. Okay. So I do like those, but I think my favorite are these because I use these all the time. So I'm not dissing on products. I just don't know about this, right? In comparison with pan pastels. But I don't know. It'd be hard to beat those, They're so concentrated. Okay. So, I don't know if that's helped anybody. Oh, I know. Y'all boot the trolls all you want. I trust you guys are my mods are in total charge of who's here. Trolls will be booted quickly. All right. So any other questions, guys? Any other questions or anything else that I can test for you guys with this? Because, every paper is going to be different too. Watch videos, tested none of her new line. They have a bundle set. Okay, see, yeah, Xandra sent this to me to test, but it's, I mean, I could probably do a giveaway for it. But here's the thing. If I do a giveaway with this, do not expect this to do this. Just saying. Don't expect this to do this. How many times I've done that, took the lid off and splattered. You have to, Mark? Yeah, with the mermaid markers. They're very concentrated and bright, nice colors. But you got to be careful because the thing it's made out of. Remind me of my mom, and I would like to something went away. We're having to boot people. Well, we're getting ready to leave anyway. So they can stay and play by themselves, right? Oh, Murray's right on. I totally agree. You do the same with them, Norma. You put them on a tray and use them. It's so much. You get so much more control if you use them straight out of the brush. It almost wants to pour out, and you really have no control. But if you put it in a tray, then you can pick it up with a brush. I picked it up with the water brush, but you could just use a regular brush and pick it up. But with the water brush, then you can make different shades, right, of the color. Okay, so let's see. Any other things? Any other questions? I don't use regular soft pastels. Lisa, I don't like the feel of chalk. And that's why it took me so long to come around to pan pastels, thinking they were dry and chalky like pastels. I cannot, I mean, I've done it. I have. And, if I've had to in classes and stuff, draw with the chalk, but I don't like it. I don't enjoy touching chalk. This does not feel chalky. It's creamy. They are creamy. It doesn't feel like chalk at all. So I can't compare these to regular pastels. Yeah. Is Janet streaming today, Eileen? Did she have a haul? Yeah, with the water brush. I like these with the water brush. So, okay. Bye, zombie. Yeah, bye, zombie. Bless your heart. It just makes me wonder why these people don't have anything else to do. Why don't y'all go start your own channel and do something productive, like draw or something, cool stuff like that. She got a new book. Okay. Well, if she wants to come on now, I'm about done here. We've been here for 3 hours. I was hoping to get my mail in today, but it hasn't come yet. So yeah. Hi, 3G. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I might do a giveaway with these because they might be fun for her mixed media stuff. Her mixed media projects. And I don't want to diss on her stuff because, like I said, I love her little watercolor tins. But it just, and it's probably not fair to compare these. It may be more fair to compare it with regular pastels. It might be more fair for that. Yeah, that's why we kick them, newbie. All right, well, I'm going to head on out. If Janet's coming on now, she coming on at 1. Okay. All right, unless she wants to come on early, Eileen. You want to try to get her on early? I've got to go eat, and I don't know if Hopster's coming home for lunch or not. All right. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. You trolls, go do something productive with your snow day, okay? I know you're out of school. Bless your heart. Bye, guys. Thanks again.